see, where did we start last week?
It was just after the
Right
body.
after an attempt at pickpocketing, we chased down a a young pickpocket with a seemingly reattached hand, where we found out the location of the clinic, Morvin's clinic in the Undercity. We went down there to confront him. We ended up uh, beguiling our way in after I poisoned myself and
I remember that.
met face to face with Morvin, who looks almost identically like I do. After some brilliant exposition, there was a plot twist where it seems that the professor is actually the evil Fleshsmith looking for spare body parts that all apparently have to be Gingers.
Oh, I'd forgotten you were ginger. Hmm. Well, if that isn't reason enough. Yeah. So, fresh off the realization that the madman you came here to hunt is in fact another victim of the true evil that is your former tutor. You have agreed to help Morven track down and confront the Fleshsmith, who is apparently or possibly trying to reconstruct her long lost love, um, or something similar to that. You're not sure quite what she's doing with all these similar looking people, but it would seem to match up since she lost her love uh, nearly a century ago and seems to be taking on students that have very similar facial features to her beloved. So, you had returned to the house to collect your thoughts and to decide on a next move. Um, you are breakfasting the next morning when a small boy knocks on the door of the house, and when allowed in, he hands a note to Eslin with the temple seal on it. Um, you open the note, Eslin, and just on it, just scrawled in an unfamiliar hand, is heard you were looking into disappearing drug addicts, etc. Have had reports bodies missing from cemetery. No time to look into this, and then it's just signed with the captain of the guard's seal at the bottom.
Okay, well, I'm definitely going to share this information.
Mm-hmm. You've got a feeling that your friend in the watch has probably been uh, trying to help you where he can, even though his resources are limited, just trying to tie up any loose anything. And your kind of mentions of Fleshsmith with the encounter with the dead body in the temple has clearly gotten around. So now they're just throwing everything at you.
So now we're drowning in information versus drowning in nothingness. So what do we do now?
I'm making notes. You guys can do the thing.
Yes, I'm asking everybody, what do we do now?
That's so weird. My button's doing the same thing when I push the talk.
So, like on the note, does it mention like which cemetery? It just says just cemeteries.
Single rather than plural. There's just one outside town, and it appears there's a grave robber on the loose.
Well, so
It's either
that's a place
that
to look for
or
clues.
Yeah, or we were gonna go down to Sculptor Street and check out the Sculptor Gang.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, but I thought we said we weren't supposed to like confront them just yet.
Then cemetery, so we don't have to do that at night.
That's very true. You know, even if they're normal, cemeteries are kind of creepy. And maybe
And I
I can shoot
doubt
something.
that the drug dealers will be there in the day.
Oh, you never know. All right, so check out the cemetery and see if we can find any clues. Clues.
I'm going there armed.
Well, duh.
You don't go anywhere armed. Just leave my sword behind today. I don't think I need it.
Yeah, why not?
Alright.
You have a house.
It costs me nothing to carry my weaponry. Oh, should we bring Spot? I don't know if he's been out
I was
lately.
just going to ask you that.
I'm just saying, I don't know if we're entering a battlefield or if it's just going to be a conversation with Captain.
Well, is the captain going to meet us at the cemetery, or are we just going to go to the cemetery and look around?
I didn't say anything in the note about anybody meeting you there. It was just like yeah, you might be interested in this kind of note.
I think he was just pointing us in a direction to go look.
I think if all the temple, like with all the demands on temple resources with this epidemic of drug addiction, missing bodies is like so far down the list of priorities for them. But they just thought it was interesting given the recent conversation with the dead that you have had.
Yeah, just say that so cavalierly. The recent conversation with the dead. Okay, so everybody in favor of checking out the cemetery and see if we can find any points over
Let's
there?
do it.
Cemetery.
Yeah.
I like cemeteries in the daytime.
So it's relatively early in the morning. Sun's kind of just up. It's not yet scorching hot like it does get in this particularly arid environment. And it doesn't take you long to find the cemetery. It's kind of up near the temple district and down a kind of windy street, down like you're heading into the canyon at this point. The nice thing about living in desert environment is that bodies don't tend to rot so much as kind of desiccate. So it's not, they can keep their kind of memorials and stuff relatively close to the town. It's kind of a smooth, well-kept street that leads into an open area of the canyon, a sort of natural gully, if you like. And there are lots of vegetation, a number of large stone monuments clearly belonging to the families of relatively well-off people of the city or particularly prevalent families. There are a lot of poorer graves that are just single headstone or a memorial of some kind. There also appears to be a vault at the back that has memorial plaques. So when somebody's missing a loved one or their body can't be recovered in some way, there's a plaque kind of nailed to the wall inside this little crack in the canyon, basically. It's relatively peaceful. There's no one else around here. There is a number of open graves that are either due to have an occupant soon or have been excavated recently.
So they are burying or...
They're burying poorer folk
crypting.
and crypting more... burying poorer folk, crypting more rich folk.
Okay.
The mausoleums, think Buffy. The mausoleums have a door and a single tomb within, basically. Like a stone coffin inside them. And there's maybe 7 or 8 of these kind of dotted about.
Okay. Is there a specific person that deals with caretaking that we could talk to about the missing bodies?
There will be a gravekeeper. He doesn't seem to be anywhere around at the moment. Usually employed by the temple council. He'll probably have a house in town.
Darn, I should have thought of that before we came here. Anybody got any ideas?
No, I
So-
guess we can look around.
Yeah,
See.
Just want to check out all the open graves and see
Yeah. See, are
what's
they
open.
freshly dug? Are they properly dug, or were they?
One or two
Dug
have
after the
like
fact.
one or two of them have very straight sides. Clearly, are expecting a coffin soon. There are a couple that have been disturbed, so the earth on top of them is kind of, shaky and kind of looks like it's been dug up recently.
Let's look at the disturbed ones.
Yeah, I would say look at those. See if we can figure out either if they have any type of identifying markers.
Okay. Anybody
anything.
who wants to, can you roll investigation?
Where is it?
No.
I
Perception?
don't have that.
Yeah, roll perception. Sorry, I'm trying to look at a character sheet at the moment. But roll 20 is freezing on me nearly every time I try and use it, so it is a slow process. Just roll perception. 'Cause
Hey,
this-
Rin, there's a lot of dirt here, isn't there?
It's dirty. Sorry.
Yeah.
Eslin
Wow.
and Rin, could you also roll knowledge religion? Anybody else with knowledge religion trained?
Not trained.
I have a +5 and I still rolled a 10.
Not trained.
Alright.
This
Nat
dirt is
20.
sacred.
Woo! Woohoo! Yeah. Alright. Yeah, another reason I'm thinking investigation is that that's a D&D skill. We're not playing D&D. Stupid D&D. Right. Okay, so you kind of wander around the graveyard for a bit. Looking at things, reading headstones, trying to figure out, kind of getting your bearings around the graves and stuff. Eslin and Insert, you are near one of the disturbed graves, and you can see shovel marks in the top of the earth. And when you kind of dig away a little bit, there doesn't seem to be any coffin in this grave. It's like it's been filled in again with fresh earth. And click, a little bit of kind of searching around reveals that off to the side of the gravestones themselves, behind some tufts of grass, is like a dug pit of earth that someone has clearly dug out and then moved into the grave that you're looking at. Bree and Alaron, you are looking at another grave. Bree, you notice that there does seem to be a coffin in here, but it's collapsed in on itself, and that there's some more of this kind of fresh dirt kind of having been piled into this coffin. Rin, you're not really sure what you're looking at, to be honest. I mean,
I think
you know,
I think I'm just anticipating battle, so
yeah,
I'm not really.
You're
I'm
so,
out of
you're
it.
so kind of so hyped up by the fact
Creeped
that things have kind of not gone the way you were expecting. So you're just kind of like, I'm on guard. Like, I'm just gonna stand here and guard you guys.
I thought he was standing still because he didn't want to step on any graves.
That's also possible. Eslin, you have a little bit of knowledge about kind of local burial traditions and stuff, because burial rites tend to be local rather than religious. It's they look like they're a number of different burial styles depending on the gods, but they're all kind of relatively local. There doesn't appear to be any elvish burials here. They're all human, as desert elves tend to leave the bodies as high as they can on any canyon or mountain for the local wildlife. But something draws your eye to a religious symbol that's on one of the mausoleums nearby. It doesn't seem to match any of the temples you know are in town. It's a little bit archaic, but it's a river god of some kind, which seems to be odd here in the desert. But it's kind of nailed over the top of one of the mausoleums. That's kind of shut with an iron gate.
I have a question.
Mm.
This town is built in a canyon. What created the canyon?
Do you
Water.
do you have knowledge
it's
geology?
either water, water or wind. That's what kind of what.
Oh,
I'm thinking.
wait. So roll knowledge, geography. Geography's a skill, right? That's a knowledge.
Oh, Bryn got a nat 20.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah,
You
yeah.
guys
It's very much a river canyon.
Everybody knows it's a river canyon.
It's not a wind one.
Apparently, we all have such a high geographical knowledge.
Well, I mean, I'm
'Cause that's
a
handy.
ranger.
Don't you mean Branger?
I take a step back. 5.
Yeah, there's a rumble of thunder. Not a cloud in the sky. It's just a little rumble of thunder in the distance there.
That's a warning. Okay, so if that was if there's a river god and this was originally, it's an old river god symbol, and this is an ancient river canyon, that's interesting. I don't know what to make of it, but it's interesting.
Can I roll some sort of knowledge check to see if I recognize what the god is just from my, random
You don't
knowledge?
recognize the god. It's specifically that knowledge 20 told you everything that you can know about this at the moment without being an actual member of their religion. It's an old shamanic local regional religion. It's a religious symbol related to this particular geographical area that is to do with rivers and flowing water.
And you said the symbol is old. Is the particular crypt it's on old as well?
No. That actually is the oddity. The crypt itself, or the mausoleum that it's nailed to, is, you wouldn't put it at more than 60 or 70 years old. The stone corners are still crisp. The moulding on the balustrade, that's a word I know, is all relatively fresh and crisp. Nothing seems particularly weathered. There's no moss or anything on them.
I think I need to stare at this for a minute.
What are you trying to ascertain? Do you want to roll perception on the actual mausoleum?
Yeah, I just want to get a feel for it. Just sit here and stare for a minute. I mean, why not?
So
Alright.
it's closed with iron gates.
Yep.
Is there a lock on it, or does it look like it's a lock?
Well, that looks like a chain.
Oh, look at that. Hmm.
There
There we
yeah,
go,
the gate is shut with a chain, small padlock. Doesn't look particularly strong. It's kind of tucked away in the corner over there. It doesn't look like one of the most prominent mausoleums, but it's certainly there. It's grey.
Ooh,
I don't know what else to
great.
tell you. I really don't know what you're looking for, so it's kind of...
I don't know what I'm looking for either. It's just it looks odd, so I'm staring at it.
Alright, so you rolled 24, right?
Correct.
There are footprints into the mausoleum.
Okay, so someone's been here recently. At least recently enough that, that I can see footprints, so. I'm gonna knock on the gate and say hello.
Seems dark inside. Nobody answers you anyway.
Well, I'd be worried if they did, but,
Guys, let's think about this. Okay, if you're going to steal bodies from the cemetery, wouldn't it make more sense to have some sort of secret portal or tunnel to the underground?
Maybe. Or
Yeah.
they could just be doing it at night.
You're not too far from the city, remember?
The city has an underground.
Hmm.
And this whole area is kind of like cavey because of the water.
Where do the footsteps go other than to the mausoleum?
You can have Click roll knowledge survival if he wants to try and track the footsteps.
Sure, I'll try it.
Man.
I'm up for a challenge. No problem.
Ooh, technically I could too.
Hmm?
Yeah, hold on.
Yep. Anybody wants to do some tracking? Nice. 8. Well,
Wow.
I mean, Alaron knows that
I
there's
can't even
there's
find
some
footprints.
like no, you know there are footprints, but they're all scuffed up. It's like trying to. I mean, you're just like, well, someone's been here, right? But I'm 18, 19, 13. Rin's just like watching like he's just like watching the gate to the graveyard. He's like,
he's
yeah,
trying
do
to
what you
sneak.
want. No. All right, so bum, ba-dum, bum. Yeah, so you managed to piece together between the two of you, Click, Esnan, actually with Breeder's help as well. You managed to piece together kind of a path of some sort. Either, I mean, definitely the steps kind of go around the graveyard. They do pass the graves that are open. You can't find any compelling evidence to say they stopped or only went to those graves. They seem to be shuffling around all over the place. However, they don't go anywhere near the entrance to the graveyard. Like, they go mausoleum, graveyard. They also go
Okay.
into the mausoleum as well as out of.
So maybe Rin's right.
Yeah, there might be or there's something hiding in there that only comes out and shuffles around. What do they call those things again? Zombies?
Spots.
Yeah. All right, so
Rin's just like, I want to battle. That's the thing, I'm gonna battle.
all right, so my question is if we poke around inside this mausoleum, are we gonna piss somebody off? Considering it's locked.
Well, so you might do, but do bear in mind that your Inquisitor status from Eslin carries legal protection in that regard. If you're investigating a crime,
Ooh, good point. Can I be a deputy? I want to be a deputy.
that's up to Eslin. She's essentially a sheriff, in particular
I wanna be a
regards.
deputy.
Sure, you can be my deputy.
Cut him a little
Do I
a
get,
little
do
do I get a
star,
fancy hat?
just a little star out of a leaf. Just
No,
like, stick it to his
I want
forehead.
something to put on my hat. Yes.
You promise
You
him a badge.
realize I am sitting here with a giant ear-to-ear grin, which on my little gnomish face is kind of really odd and unsettling,
Creepy.
pretty much.
So, little man, do you need a boost to pick the lock?
I think I can reach the lock.
Just checking.
I think, but let me try. So that would be.
It's a disabled device.
Yes, I'm trying to find it. Oh, there it is. For some reason, my scroll was jumping.
Doggy, did you say you were
yeah.
assisting him? I was going to say, Doggy, did you say you were assisting him? It's irrelevant. Yeah, okay. No lock has ever been picked with such dexterity as the one you are witnessing right now. I do a legendary, but there's no one else to see it.
See that right there? That's almost like I sneezed and it just fell open.
It's not a very strong lock. In fact, you managed to do it using a hairpin, or a hat pin rather.
Yes, hat pin. I have those.
You managed to pick the lock with a hat pin without even touching the lock. So you don't even leave any fingerprints on the padlock itself. You're just like dink, and it just kind of clicks open. And it's an easy enough thing just to kind of jangle the chain off and just pile it up next to the door. Okay, so the door kind of swings inwards to the mausoleum.
Okay. Now that the door's open and I can sort of stick my head in a little bit, I want to sort of glance around from the entrance without actually going in, because going in is going to disturb any footprints.
Alright. You can't see any footprints from where you are. It's too dark in there. What is ahead of you, essentially, is two tombs, basically, two stone coffins that are nearly as tall as you are, and have stone lids. And then it's just like a dark interior. It's about the size of a room. Not enormous, but big enough to hold these two kind of stone coffins. There's some kind of fretwork inside with cast iron kind of detailing on the walls and stuff, but that's it.
Can someone who's taller get a look at the lids and, tell me if there's any difference between the two, if they look like they've been disturbed
Or Rin has a lantern too.
Well, I can almost see in the dark. I'm like half light, but it's pretty dark in there, and I can't see the top of the lid. Because there's light coming from the door, but it just doesn't reach that far. And also, I can't see the lid.
Yeah, you can put your lantern in there. It throws kind of slightly odd shadows inside. There are footprints in here, but mostly it's just kind of scuffled about, like the dust is disturbed. It's such a small area of floor that like there's no path to follow as such. It just looks like someone's been in there.
Okay. I want to really examine these the crypts from where I can see.
All you can see is stone at the moment. You're just looking at the lip of the lid from your height.
Yeah, because I'm so short. Anybody want to look at it higher or give me a boost?
There's only room for one person in the doorway. By the way, this isn't like a roomed doorway. It's like a small entryway into a tomb. It's not really designed to be.
I could step in.
Yeah, I'll go in. I'll go in the room.
All right.
Can I go in too?
There's room for maybe 3 people in there.
Are you gonna hug?
As you kind of go in,
don't push your luck.
There is a small flash of magic as you walk in, but nothing happens.
Yeah, I was going to ask for a trap.
That's a doorbell.
Yeah,
that's a doorbell.
That's the alarm. Yeah.
You hold your breath for a second. You're like, shit. What? But nothing happens. You are now stood inside this little tiny tomb. The 2 lids are flat on top of the 2 tombs, and they have writing engraved in the tomb lids. One so the engraving is not in common.
What language?
You can. Does anybody have? Make an intelligence check. Actually, anybody who wants to try and decipher which language that is.
Coming.
I only speak common.
I speak 7. That's why. So.
Okay. Oh, you speak 7 languages?
Yes.
Roll with advantage. So roll and take the higher. Wow. Yeah, that's 20. I mean, that'll do. You recognize the language as a kind of ancient human dialect. It's an arcane language. You've seen writing in it before, but it is enough to decipher the language. Not directly. I mean, something might be lost in translation. But one tomb, the tomb on the left, says rejoin the life stream. The other one says the river flows.
That's weird. Rejoin the life stream.
Rebirth.
I have something that might be of importance to everybody.
Okay.
Speak.
Do you remember the one-armed lady?
Yeah.
Yes.
I have this blue vial of blessed water. I don't know if it's relevant here, but if they're closed lids, then maybe pouring the vial into one or the other, like the river flows.
You could certainly try it. What you have is holy water.
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't try it.
Well, is holy water ever known to create violent reactions upon encountering evil?
I mean, if you pour it on an undead creature, maybe. I mean that undead creature is going to become pretty violent towards you. I'd say that's causing a violent reaction. But no, it's not explosive. Alaron could expound several hours on that, I'm sure.
Nope. It's okay. I don't need to know.
I can mix holy water with an explosive to make a holy hand grenade.
He can.
Of Antioch?
Oh God, that'd be fun.
I need to disappear for a second. Feel free to discuss your next steps or whatever your decision's gonna be, but I need to I'll be back in a moment.
So can I highly suggest you let me check for more traps before we do anything involving moving around in the room, because I couldn't check traps.
Probably a good idea.
I was trying to, then you guys already walked in. I was like, well, shit, here we go.
I should have done that too, but I was too excited. Premature entrance.
Yep.
So basically we're just going to examine the lids and see if there's any traps attached to either of them.
Or on the ground or walls or something.
Well, I mean, if it was on the ground, I'm pretty sure we would have stepped on it already. There's 3 of us in here.
True.
She
But
did say there's only room for 3.
Maybe I'll walk around the perimeter of the tomb to see if anything changed on the outside.
Ooh, good idea.
Like a second door or something? I don't know.
Or it's like entering the tomb opens something on the outside.
Maybe.
Or maybe it's got a giant flashing beacon that says undead attack here. I really don't think that's it, but hey, I could be wrong. I'm little, not stupid.
So I'm going to go ahead and roll perception. Darn it.
You are
It's a tomb.
perceiving a rock tomb.
You're not having a good day, man.
I know. Well, I tried to tell you guys at breakfast.
You're reasonably certain that the gate is made out of iron.
The whole thing with I think I'm still a little freaked out about the whole objective of the Fleshsmith, you know?
It's kind of creepy. I mean, hey, I love this guy. Oh, wait, I'm just going to rebuild him.
I'm going to lean on Eslin today.
My rolls are high, son. That and like my perception is like 8.
What? I'm sorry. Say what? What
Wow.
were you saying about what? I dumped way too much into that.
I do too. My perception is like 8. With stealth right behind it being 7, and use magic device is at 8 for some stupid reason.
Yeah, my perception's at +9. Actually, my stealth is up there too. I'm at +7 for stealth.
Yeah, and I think my roll 20 is wrong. It keeps telling me that I have like 4 ranks of skill remaining, but I've used all of mine. So I'll have to fix that at some point.
Well, also, you kind of like blended classes, right?
Yes.
Well, that's probably why it's confused, because it's like, but you're supposed to be one or the other.
Yep, and apparently I get interesting things from apparently trap fighting is what I got at level 1, and I just didn't realize it.
Yeah, I got like just I think disabled device was one of the ones that I got automatically. Or maybe I chose it. I don't remember anymore. It gets blurry. Also, I'm +5 to flying, in case anybody's curious. I don't think there's any chance of me flying, but
We may be in a situation where you have to pick a lock kind of in the ceiling. Somebody tosses you up there. It's the strongest one here.
Hey, if I roll a natural 20 on that, I think that would work. Why not? I sneezed at this lock and it fell open.
We could create a click-a-pult, like to catapult you up there somehow.
Oh god, a click-a-pult.
I'm glad I'm protected in this tomb.
I get one. I just heard thunder before.
You're lucky she isn't here that we know of.
Oh, she could be listening.
She's recording it.
So you're gonna get a lightning strike next time.
Like in 3 hours, yeah.
Oh well. It was nice knowing you all. There's not enough room.
Hello.
What'd you say, Zone?
I was gonna say, what did the other tomb say?
Which is the other? We had.
The first one was rejoin the live stream, and you went full robot on the other one.
Oh, the river flows.
Ah, thank you.
So, we are perceiving the checking for traps.
Okay, so there doesn't appear to be any traps in the vicinity. However, like, because you kind of look every time, that's a... Is that your perception roll at 29? Or was that earlier?
No,
that's just
that's
now.
the one he just did.
Stop rolling criticals on perception. Oh my god.
Sorry.
You do find a mechanism under both lids. They appear to be opening mechanisms rather than traps.
Ooh, they're automated.
You would need a successful disabled device check to open one.
Oh, I don't really think that's a problem for me. Anybody want me to open one?
Which one?
Or both?
Yeah, because I can open the other. I also have disabled device.
Okay.
What happens if we open them at the same time?
There's a question.
Chaos? I don't know. You have to find out if you want to open both at the same time.
Chaos is fine. I don't know. Rejoin the live stream seems like a good idea because we're talking about somebody that's trying to bring somebody back from the dead, sort of.
Yeah.
Live stream or life stream?
Life stream, as in
Okay, sorry.
a moth just committed suicide in my Pepsi. That's
Oh,
sad.
that's depressing.
It's really sad.
Oh.
He did not rejoin the live stream.
He did not rejoin. He joined the Pepsi stream. That's not the same thing.
The Pepsi flows.
The Pepsi flows. Ugh. What a way to die. Ugh. Right. Okay. So, are you going to open one? Is that what you do?
I'm. Is everybody in agreement?
Yep.
So rejoin the live stream. I'll trigger that. I'll disable that device and see what happens.
Let's go.
All right. Okay. Who's currently in the mausoleum? Click.
Obviously me.
Click Eslin and Bree.
Okay. You hear the click of the mechanism opening, and the lid kind of flips up and sideways a little bit, but you can't push it. We need a strength check to push it all the rest of the way.
Not me.
Yeah, not me.
A what?
I'll do it anyway, but
13.
Not me either, because I have terrible. I'm not a strong one.
What?
Alaron, what the hell?
yeah, I am.
Leave it to the science nerd.
All right, so the way this plays
Okay,
out
nerd.
is such, right? So Eslin and Bree are both like trying to brute force this thing, right? And Alaron pushes his glasses up and then starts like expositioning physics, and then lifts up the corner of the thing and lets it swing open on its own mechanism.
Science.
Do you even physics, bro?
And then starts explaining how and why that works, and you're just like, shh, shh, I don't want to hear it. It's fine. Shush, I don't need to know. It's all right. Anyway, so because Alaron's not even in there, like he's in the doorway. He's just like, I'll just let me.
He just snaked his arm in.
Just so there is a body in the thing, the coffin.
Sarcophagus.
There you go, sarcophagus. There's a body in the sarcophagus. And as you are like, well, were we expecting that? Is that what we wanted to see? It opens its eyes.
How fresh is it?
Um,
Oh, son of a bitch.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at this point.
Quick, somebody talk to it.
It sits up, and
Click, talk to it.
oh man,
You're the friendly one.
hang on. Dun, dun, dun.
Map change. Woo!
That's not that
Oh,
one. It's
man.
that one. There we go. That's the one we want.
Uh,
Roll20 just told me it's hatching dragons. I'm like, no, that's not what we want.
I want a dragon.
This is not a cemetery. Oh my goodness.
That
I
don't
speak
know what that is.
dragon.
Do you? That's useful.
It's one of my sevens.
Is this right?
Rawr, 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 rawr.
There we go. Right, Bree was in there. Eslin and Click. Bum-ba-dum.
I went round back.
Alright. And then we need. Da. Let's have. Hang on, sorry. Stupid Roll20. That one's cool. Let's have that one. And I. Oh man. Roll20 keeps freezing on me, and it's really, really frustrating. Oh, we'll be there in a moment. Come on.
There's no rush.
Come on.
Take your time.
Come on.
You can do it. It's okay. It's okay. Do it. It's okay. You can do it. Sorry, that's baby animal talk. Sorry.
Alright, it's come back. Woo!
Rin found a pigeon.
Awesome. I'm gonna
Thanks
go
for dinner.
with this. So, in answer to your question, it is pretty old. It's mostly desiccated. It's more mummy than zombie. Anyway, you to avoid touching it, you kind of edge your way out of the mausoleum. And roll initiative, please. We haven't had any combat for a while. This will be fun.
Trying to remember where it is.
At the top of the chart.
I get cunning initiative, but I have no way of inputting in cunning initiative. So should I just add what my modifier is for that particular one?
Yeah. What is your modifier?
I add my wisdom mod as soon as I find it.
Aye.
Wisdom mod is 1.
Okay,
I think we're
click on mine first.
I think we're pretty
Rin, you're at the back of the building, that's why.
I know.
Looking at pigeons. They're like Bert.
He likes his verbs.
Right, so that was us in first. Then
Wouldn't let me put in my number. I tried and then it laughed at me.
well, I mean, you rolled highest anyway, and then I think it's this guy. Then it's Bree. Then Alaron. Then Click. Then Rin. Alright, here we go. Okay. So, Eslin, you are first.
You should try talking to it.
Yeah, no. Would I be able to do a perception check just to get a better view of him? And then I'm going stealth and I'm gonna hold my actual, like, legit action.
Okay, he has seen you, so you will be at disadvantage for stealth.
That's fine.
You can use perception as a swift action. So yes. Roll perception now. Could you also roll knowledge arcana? Right. This is not a sentient undead. Is not evil aligned or anything. It looks like it's magically animated as some sort of god, rather than any necromancy being in play here. You don't know specifically what or who or how it's being animated. That Arcana roll isn't high enough, but your perception tells you that it's not moving in a way like the undead that you have encountered in the past. So
Okay.
you suspect that this is more a trap than a.
This is a guard dog.
Yeah, this is a.
Okay, cool. Got it. And then if I'm rolling a disadvantage, do I roll twice and take the lower?
Yep. Alright, you're stealth, that's fine. Alright, so it's gonna come forwards. Bree, you are directly in its what's it? There's a word there. I don't know what it is.
Path.
Yeah. It is going to bum, 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 bum. There it is. Okay, it's just got like a grabbing, smacky hand attack, so it's gonna use that. Oh, 12. That I imagine does not hit your AC.
Nope.
Nope. No. All right, it is your go.
Huh. Eslin, does she share the info with the team that she doesn't think it's a true undead? Because I have knowledge arcana as well.
Oh, that's up to Eslin.
So I'm asking.
Did Hallie fall asleep?
Maybe. Or bathroom.
Well, she's hiding, so she's not talking.
It's true stealth.
That's true.
Absolutely in character.
Really good.
Completely stealth. Yes, let's say she did.
Okay, then I would like knowledge arcana and see if I can figure out anything.
Sure. Swift action, that's fine. 19's pretty high. You think it's probably being animated from like a proximity spell that's inside the mausoleum. If you can get it further away from the mausoleum, although you don't know the perimeter of the spell, it'll probably either just stop working, but you do suspect it'll be a tougher fight if you keep it near the mausoleum. Like, you don't know what it'll take to stop it. Because it's not undead.
Right.
It's an animated corpse. You don't know the strength of the magic.
Okay, then I share the information with the team,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna back up and see if we can lure it out more.
All right. Moving outside of its sphere of influence, there will.
That's fine.
Okay.
Attack of opportunity. He can try and snack me again.
Hablair!
Yeah, see, not a problem.
That's fine. Where are you going to go? You can use your full speed to move because you haven't moved yet.
I'll just go there.
Okay. All right. Alron.
All right, I'm gonna back up, and I'm going to fire my crossbow.
Okay.
Pew.
Nice. Aw, poor thing. Where your crossbow hits it, it crumples to the ground and lays there, pretty much collapsed. Click.
I'm gonna back up, and I don't trust it, so I'm gonna shoot it again.
All right.
And that should be within. Oh yeah, I'm well within point blank shot.
Mm-hmm. Nice. All right. Point blank shot, 1+ bonus on attack and damage roll up to 30 feet. Nice. All right. So has it added the? No, it hasn't added that to damage. So that's 7 damage.
Yep.
Okay. Rin.
Let me make it around the building. That's my 30.
Mm-hmm.
Now, can I Terbuji or no?
You can. I mean, it's on the floor. So you're against its flat foot AC, so it has lower armor.
Cut its arms off.
Just like that lady.
Aw, Rin's getting a bit of a track record.
Nope.
Nope.
No, he's not.
No, he's not. Wow, it's on the floor and you can't hit it. Actually, I don't know. Let me check that. Oh no, it's fine. You do hit it. 3. Okay. Eslin, are you back? Are you here?
Yes, sorry. I went to grab a snack really quick.
That's okay. Your stealth, it's on the floor.
Wait, what? Myself on the floor?
The zombie is on the floor. Or the guard, rather. I can't really call it a zombie. It's not really a zombie. It's kind of collapsed on the floor like it's dead. It's, Bree also kind of had a look at it and discovered that, its life force, whatever spell is animated, it is kind of tied to the mausoleum. So she extrapolated that moving further away from it, the mausoleum would weaken the guard.
Maybe we should drag the body away from the building.
Well, I was thinking that there's some way to like attract its attention for it to just follow, so that you can just keep dragging it further and further away.
Well, he's prone
already
at the
knocked him
moment.
down.
Oh, he is.
He's
Never mind.
quote unquote dead, passed out, something. So that's why I was thinking if we could move the body
He's
They go back in
contemplating the 2 arrows in his chest.
and deal with the other sarcophagus, because there may be 2 guard dogs.
Oh,
Not
it'd
that
be
any of us
strength
have
to actually move him.
Yeah, I was gonna say not that any of us have strength.
You could make a strength check to haul him somewhere.
I am the wrong person to be attempting this check. Please hold.
Oh, what? I mean, you managed to drag him maybe 7 or 8 feet in the 6 seconds you've got. Yeah. All right. So let's put you here, and this thing here. When it rolls around to his, do you want to do anything else? Like, you have a swift action.
Can I back the fuck away in case it
Yeah, you can
reanimates?
You can make another 5-foot step. That's fine. When you kind of let your grip go, really unpleasantly, it stands up without pushing itself up. Like, it's almost like its feet plant to the floor, and then its muscles just hold it upright.
Fuck.
And then
So it glued its feet to the floor and then just stood up without lifting itself?
It's like all its muscles just kind of hold it up rather than it pushing up. It didn't get up, it just kind of reassembled itself upright.
It levitated basically into an upright position.
Yeah. But like with the strength of its kind of remaining muscles, really. Like, we couldn't do that because it would hurt, but it's clearly not feeling any pain. There's a
Well,
couple.
at least he's standing up now.
Couple of snapping noises as it does it.
Ooh.
It's gonna hang on. Doopy-doopy-doo.
Come at me, broseph.
It's gonna head for Bree.
Bring it.
Oh.
Bring your scrappy hands. Come on. You smell.
Nope.
Yeah, you smell. Nope.
That didn't work. Bree, it's your go.
I'm gonna attack him with my sword.
Your sword. Okay.
Take his arms off!
11. He's standing up, isn't he?
Yep.
That doesn't hit.
Damn.
Wow, crit damage too.
Teleporting zombie, sorry. Alaran, it's your go.
So he just
So
basically
since
faded out of
he's-
existence.
Yeah, just phase.
So
it's fine.
since he's engaged with Bree, does that mean I get the thingy that I can't remember what it's called?
Attack of opportunity?
Flanking bonus.
No, but you can get it
Yeah,
flanking.
flanking bonus.
You'd have
If-
to be either side of him, so you'd have to be behind him.
So down in one.
I still have
that
the
one.
movement for that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you get flanking.
Yeah, now you have a flanking bonus.
Double team 'em.
Open my character sheet. And I stab him once with my sword.
Okay, with my sword. Yes, that hits.
Get
He
stabbed.
once again crumples to the floor.
In your face.
Maybe we should just leave him there.
Click. It's your go.
Last time I shot him when he was on the ground, it didn't do anything.
That moment when that's not my little counter of how many feet.
Aw. Oops.
Well, I guess since it doesn't hurt me any, I'm gonna step to the side and shoot the freaky thing on the floor again.
Alright. Nice. Very nice.
So, yeah,
Seven.
7.
Okay. Rin?
I think I'm gonna try to go in the tomb again.
Okay.
Get the other one.
Actually, that's probably gonna draw him in towards him.
I'm in.
Yeah, that's what
Now-
I was gonna do on my next turn. Hence my arrow.
Now what?
I don't know. You're in there.
What? I'm gonna turn on my torch.
I mean,
He's just going exploring.
You're you're in a dark
He's
room.
looking for more pigeons.
Yeah, I mean, that's
I'm
it.
standing here just waving my arms, going, "What? Really? Really? What?"
Get the other guy. Let's have a real battle. Come on.
I mean, it's a dark tomb that is now lit up. There you go. That's what you find.
Can I do perception, or can I see what else is in here?
Yeah. I mean, you've got 6 seconds. So what would you like to do in 6 seconds?
I don't know. Like 4 seconds now?
Yeah, pretty much. Like, what have you got?
I'm gonna detect evil.
There's no evil
No.
in here. It's a stone mausoleum. You can't. In fact, weirdly enough, you can't actually detect any evil from the thing that's currently attacking your teammates either.
You mean I should probably go back and get the guy?
Sure, if that's what
Okay.
you want to do. But you'll have to wait till next turn. Eslin.
I think I'm. Wait, is he? He's prone, correct?
Currently, yes. Yep.
Currently being the magic word.
Yeah, no, because me
Magic.
moving him actually brought him out of being prone. So I don't
Well,
think we
he
can tell him.
He didn't. He was prone until it came to his turn, which just
Oh, okay.
happens to be after yours.
I think I'm just gonna scimitar him and then kind of move back.
Okay.
There, sorry, my push to talk wasn't working. Fail.
Yep, that hits. Okay. It is this thing's go, and he does the same thing again. Only now you guys have like a close-up view, like of his muscles kind of just pulling him upright. It's kind of gross. And he's going to attack Bree again, since he's
He
facing you.
seems to really like
Ooh,
her.
Nope.
7.
Nope.
Damn it.
Nope.
Damn it.
Missed it by that much.
But he's going to take one step towards Rin. You both get an attack of opportunity.
Sweet.
Ouch.
You miss.
Ouch.
In fact, you barely
I
just
crit.
miss grazing Alaron, actually.
Yep.
It's like, fuck.
Sorry, Ginger.
That hits.
Did you just poke him in the eye?
I did.
No, I gave him a haircut. Oh, he did, yeah. I gave Al a haircut.
In fact, that connects, and he collapses again.
This is a pattern.
As much as I adore your artwork, I think I might just give
Yeah,
it
no, I couldn't figure out how to delete it, so that's why I was just like,
Yeah, he's prone again now. Click, it's your go.
I really feel like I keep shooting the good man when he's down.
Is he good? He's attacking us.
He's not evil, she just said. So I don't understand why he keeps attacking. Well, maybe because we're standing in his tomb.
He's
Yeah, it's not going to stop me. He swung at my friend, so I'm just going to step to the side and shoot him again.
Okay. Nice. Wow.
Damn.
Wow.
Well, I mean, yeah, cool. Yeah, cool.
I shot him.
Cool. I mean, he's starting to look a bit like a pincushion now.
Yeah, like a hedgehog.
Yeah. Rin?
Well, since my last non-turn was so horrible, I'm gonna actually attack him this time.
Okay.
I scooch closer.
He's flanked now.
And I'm going to use the wolf sword.
Nice. Okay.
The flanking bonus. And then I'll just stay there.
Okay. Eslin.
Trying to figure out what the heck to do because I don't have enough movement to actually get back into the mausoleum to check the other thingy. Oh, actually I do, but I won't. I'll just go, yes, I'll go on the other side and attack him.
He's prone, isn't he?
Yes.
Yes.
So that hits.
Okay. Once again, rolls around to his turn, and he stands up. He is going to attack Rin. 19.
Ouch.
Which I do believe hits.
Owie.
Ooh. Oh no. Okay. Ta-da. Oh, come on. Oh my goodness. Roll 20. Why you do this to me? Add 4 to this roll. Oh, 5. -5. You're on 27 health. My goodness, however will you survive? Bree, it's your go.
I'm gonna join the party and try and hit him again with my sword.
Okay.
Oh no, he's upright. Does that
He
hit?
is upright, yeah, so I don't think that hits.
Crap.
No, doesn't hit.
Mother fridger.
You're a bit worried. You're kind of elbow to elbow with your compatriots. Outrun.
I will sheath my sword and I will dagger him in the back of the head.
Dagger. Alright.
Alright, so that should be a 16 to hit because it's -2.
Yes, 16 hits. So that's -7.
And a flanking bonus.
And that should be a 20
So,
to hit.
yeah, so that's fine. 6, 7, 13. Maths. Ugh. Okay. I mean, you can feel breaking bone when you do that. Click. Oh, it collapses. It's on the floor again for clicks go.
I've got a wild idea that just might work.
You're gonna shoot it.
This is a magically animated construct at this point. We're fairly certain that's what it is. It's activated by some sort of magic trap. Would me trying to disable a device up in the tomb work, do you think?
No, the spell has already been triggered.
Oh, darn. Oh well, it won't work.
Um,
I'm just gonna shoot him.
Alright.
Why not?
Yep. Alright. Rin.
At this point, all 5 of us are attacking this guy, and he just keeps coming back. So, is that okay, everybody?
I don't know what else we can do. At this point, we're just swinging him in.
Yeah, and he keeps popping up after each round. There's something we're missing.
Maybe if we all walk away.
That, or maybe we need to drag him further away from the mausoleum.
Rin better hurry up and make up his mind.
But Rin can't move now, because then he'll get in.
No, he's on the floor, so...
Oh, he's on the floor.
I could drag him.
You could drag him too.
Yeah,
I'll do a strength check and drag him if I pass the test.
sure. Yeah, okay.
Roar.
You can drag him your full movement. Where do you want to drag him to?
Where do you want to go, guys?
Go east.
Maximum distance.
Yeah.
Like that? Is that east?
That's east. Yeah.
That is.
We could pour like lamp oil on him and burn him.
There you go.
Somebody has a chemical reaction.
So as soon as you get him past, or like as soon as you kind of drop him from like as far as you could take him,
Yeah.
like the light in his eyes goes out and he doesn't twitch or anything on the floor. He's just still.
Well,
So we
that's
just didn't have
relief.
him far enough, if as long as he stays put.
Who knew we were battling a dragon?
You guys did like nearly 100 damage before he figured that puzzle out.
Yeah, but he
Oh,
kept
God.
missing.
So
I'm
something
glad we're
appears.
all over here.
Something appears to short out on the gravestone that Ren is leaning up against, and he gets a massive electrical shock off it, taking 2 damage.
At which point he just goes, had to happen sometime. Okay, who wants to open the other one?
Let's get it done. If
I
if
didn't actually
dragging
expect
it
you to
this
agree with me.
if this dragging it out that far is the trick, then at least we know
but
what
who
to
says
do.
that the other one... Oh, well, whatever.
That's
Actually, we
true.
should look inside where he was laying, see if there was anything under him.
True. Yeah, maybe there's a passageway and we don't even have to look.
Who's going to give me a boost?
We can look.
So you have a look in the kind of area that he was laying in. There is some like wadding and kind of funeral lining that's kind of in tatters and rotting, kind of in the bottom of the thing, but doesn't appear to be anything else unless you want to roll perception. Ren, roll perception as well. You kind of pat down the body that you're kind of turning him over to making sure he's not going to get up again. There's a small iron key around the body's neck.
Take his key.
You guys in the crypt don't really find anything in amongst all the funereal stuff. He does appear to
Grave
have
clothes.
been the grave clothes. He does appear to have been buried with a sword. It's just a standard iron longsword though.
So fast in typing that up. So should we look at the other one, guys?
Yep, let's do it.
Alright, make a disable device check.
I thought Ali popped it already. We just didn't move the lid.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Did she?
Yeah.
Yeah, they did it at the same time.
And you
thought-
know how to open it now, the corner, so
Yeah, science.
science.
Yeah.
Apply some science to that motherfucker. So that one swings open in exactly the same way, only now you're looking at a set of steps down.
So we chose poorly. Okay.
You did. I was gonna let you skip that whole battle if you open the right one first, but that's fine.
That's fine. We got a key now. That is the lock that just sneezed open. So, anyway.
Well, at least that we can relock it without sneezing.
Well,
True.
that lock doesn't appear to fit the padlock on the outside.
Oh, there we go.
Good. So that means it's the key for the door at the bottom.
Perhaps.
We shall see.
You going
Okay,
down?
since I'm
Yeah.
small, I'm going to stand at the top of the steps that we see heading down and glare down with all of my might and perception.
Alright.
Because I want to see if there's any traps, because I'm sick and tired of setting off traps.
Roll perception. No, it doesn't seem to be any traps. It appears that the trap was the god zombie anyway, so...
Okay, well, I guess I'll start walking down. Who's behind me?
I'll go first or second. up to you,
Walk
Blake.
first, because I'm standing here already. So
Okay.
Map change again.
Dun dun dun.
when you're changing the map, it says rolling dice, sort of.
Here you go. You find yourselves in something that is familiar. It looks very similar to the rest of the Undercity, except that a lot of the looks like it's a lot more narrow than the Undercity streets, and the smell immediately tells you that you appear to be part of the sewer system.
Sweet.
Shit. Literally.
Exactly.
Nice.
Okay, so if it's the sewer system that connects to the Undercity, hey, we might have a back way into wherever we need to go.
Question: what's the lighting situation like down here?
It's pretty dark. Like, pitch dark.
Okay, yeah, I can't see
Okay,
anything.
pitch dark. All right, I am blind.
Rin has a lantern?
Yes.
I could stand in the middle to guide everybody.
Okay.
What kind of ground is this? Is it dirt? Is
Shit.
it sewer water?
It's brick with puddles,
it's brick.
like stagnant puddles of water. It smells very bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because what are those things in the middle?
Hang on. I would ignore the map itself,
Okay.
because I mean I just used the sewer map I found online.
Okay, fine.
Detritus, I think, is the answer to that.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
You are currently standing in the gully of the sewer. However, like you can see walkways on either side.
We're basically standing in the shithole.
Yeah, you're standing in the water right now. That's where the steps lead down into.
Ew.
Great. I'm gonna hop over the other side.
Team, which way do we want to go? Left,
Forward.
left, right, forward.
Forward.
Are there openings on the side right here?
Yeah, hang on. Hang on.
I'm hanging.
Remember, Roll20 is being very slow for me.
Ooh.
It's going. It's going. There you go.
Alright. We want to pick a direction?
What was the direction we used up with our first
Oh.
dungeon? Was it left, or was it right?
No, I think we stuck to rights on that one.
Should we stick with rights? Is right the right way?
Right could be the right way. You never know until you try.
Let's left
Yep.
everything behind.
Alright.
And go right.
Exactly.
Oh my god, it is raining so hard, and my poor fiance is out on a run.
Oof.
Oh. Oh well, he's gonna look like a
Okay.
drowned rat when he gets home.
Bree's going first.
I'm going first.
I'll be in the middle.
The lantern.
Do we try to move as a team?
Yeah, I think we should all stick together at
So
least.
the way that it's set out, there appears. So you've gone up into like a higher bit where there isn't like the puddle, like you can see the walkway on either side of the sewage flow, if you like. But along the sewage flow and in the sewage channel, there's only room for one person. Like it's single file, basically, either on the channel sidewalk or in the water.
On the ledge or in the
Yeah.
side.
It's
I can
single
work.
file on each section. They're like 5, like less than 5 foot, like 3.5, 4 foot
Okay,
each.
so as
So Eslin or
Bree's going
Alaron,
down-
who's in the back?
I can let all of you guys go past, and I can take the back.
Okay. Bree, should you roll perception, try to figure out if we can see anything before we come around the corner too far?
Yeah, I was gonna do that.
I perceive it's very smelly.
It's smelly and there's brick. And dark.
Oh, it's 15.
Smells like brick.
There's a number of rather gross-looking mushrooms and kind of dripping mosswork
God,
around.
you said
Hey,
mushrooms.
Al,
Ugh.
Yeah.
we got goodies for you here.
I think I'm
Wait
gonna
your
leave
turn,
these
wait
ones
your turn.
behind.
But they might be the fun ones, you know?
Ugh.
Okay.
Okay, so are we advancing
Okay, if
any
it's just-
further?
Yeah, if it's just mushrooms, then I'll keep going.
Okay. Hang on. I'm just looking for.
And I want to know what this thing is, if it's anything. As soon
Maybe
as I
there's-
said that, I went, yeah, it's just decorative.
Are we going to see the Golgothan?
The what?
Shit,
I hope not.
a shit demon.
Oh no, that's unpleasant. Why would you?
Kevin Smith.
Hang on. Hang on. Sorry, I'm trying to get
worries.
roll 20 to play ball. Oh my god, it's raining like really hard. Can you guys hear that?
No.
Wow. I bet that's a thunderstorm.
It must have just started when we went in the tomb.
Yeah. Funny how
I
that
can
works.
see it in the in the sewer pipes.
All right. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. You've gone down this way. Reveal the thing. You go.
Ooh.
Oh, hang on. Did you get caught? You. Oh my goodness. You just carried. You are dripping everywhere. Could you? That's amazing. You look like you've been swimming in a swimming pool. You stick your tongue out at me. All right. Okay. So, not very much going on around here. You can hear the water flowing from the corner here.
Is this sort of like a little chamber, a little wider here, so that we can not be single file?
Yes, this is like a little tiny room.
Okay, move over here. Hey, Lantern Boy. That's gonna be your new nickname, Lantern Boy.
All right.
What a respectful way to refer to a paladin of
Yes.
Iamide. Wow.
Yeah.
Hey. I've never been very tactful.
Do we have Eslin? Ali, are you there?
I don't think so.
I think she's still stealthing.
Just stealthing all the time. All stealthing all the time. There we go. Okay.
Anybody see anything down that corridor?
There's nothing to see unless you want to see more sewer.
I'll
Just checking. I don't. I'm worried about more shambling things.
Yep.
Well, we
I
could-
think we turn the corner and go back to the center.
How about we go out, straight out to where we see the liquid again, and then we can look left and right and see what we see.
Those bridges are walkways, so we're on the top floor.
Yeah, we could just cross the channel here without
We could
having
do
to
that.
get poop on our shoes.
Let's do it.
Moccasins.
Ew, I see something.
What did you see?
I saw a dead body in the end.
What?
It was at the end. I saw some squiggle.
The end? What are you smoking? Did you eat one of those
Ara.
mushrooms?
Hello.
No. Did you move something over in the corner there?
Stop
I
metagaming.
saw something.
No.
I
I
think-
think he ate a mushroom.
I think that it's maybe playing on your mind a little bit.
He
Okay.
ate a mushroom. That's what it
Yeah,
is.
mushroom.
Do I see any different colors of shit?
Here we go.
Oh, there's a brown bit.
Oh, there goes the thunder.
Yeah. Lead on, fair bourgeois. I have to say it that way. My eyes are basically level with her ass.
God damn it.
Like, seriously, I can't do
No.
it. Eslin's still stealth.
I mean, the stench is really bad here. Like, really,
Hang on, you
really
got to
bad.
cross that walkway.
No, we're going right.
Right.
Right. Found something.
I'll turn right. I can't get past you.
You moved together pretty good.
Practice.
So what does that all have in front of us?
Well, go down there and have a look.
Yeah, the lantern hasn't made it around the corner yet.
I love how you're actually going in single file. That's amazing.
You said single file, so that's what we're doing.
That's true.
Hey, we pay attention.
I love you
We
guys.
follow orders. Sometimes.
Yeah, okay, so you kind of enter this room, and it's a small kind of low, kind of carved ceiling room that appears to kind of just have once been a storeroom, maybe. Like it doesn't seem to be functional at the moment. There's a lot of detritus here from flooding, kind of a lot of leaves and dead twigs and stuff, and kind of rocks and sand and silt and stuff that's washed up here. But there's also a pile of relatively fresh dead bodies. They appear to be missing parts. One's missing an arm, one's missing an eye. There's a
Nice.
kind of unpleasant gash in the stomach of another one. One's just a skeleton, or like a collection of bones, really now, but isn't moving.
So this really is a storeroom.
Yeah, not the kind of storeroom you'd want to meet the caretaker for.
Yay.
Jumped over you.
And okay, so let's Bridra, you gonna lead the way through here to the other opening? Or are we gonna rifle through the bodies? Because they smell.
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
Well, you roll perception, see what you find on them.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah. Wow, that stuck.
Bree, you there's not very much on the bodies. They're barely still clothed. One of them has a small leather pouch, and in the bottom of the pouch is the kind of dusty remains of a pouch of peaswort. One of the other bodies has a small silver dagger and a pouch of 7 or 8 gold, like pocket change.
So somebody's not actually searching the bodies before they bring them down here.
Or they just don't. They don't care. That's not what
Yeah.
they want them for.
Can I have a look
Okay,
at that
so-
silver dagger?
Yeah.
It is.
Dagger,
It
dagger.
is a dagger of relatively good craft that is quite ornate, although not like it's definitely for use rather than it's kind of got a red strap leather handle, and its blade is still quite sharp.
For
Which body did
Yeah.
that come off?
It just came from one of the bodies in the pile.
Is that body missing anything in particular?
It's missing an eye. Its
I
skin,
see.
though, it appears that in life this this particular unfortunate suffered from bad cases of eczema and acne. It's not missing any other body parts.
would I know if this dagger is silvered?
You can make an alchemy check or whatever check it is that tells you about materials.
Okay.
I can't remember. Is it craft alchemy?
I believe craft alchemy is like the catch-all for alchemists. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh, that was terrible.
It's a silver dagger. You don't know if it's plated or if it's fully silver. You're not a blacksmith or silversmith of any kind. You do know that it is. You have you touch it with a like a litmus pH paper and stuff, and like shake it up in a little bottle of solution. You do know that whatever it is, whether it's full silver or plated silver, it's definitely true silver, which does mean that it would bypass any damage reduction for lycanthropes of any kind.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to know. Does anybody want this?
Aren't you the one that uses daggers?
Yes.
I was gonna say you hang on to it.
Okay, just being
Being
sure.
polite.
Yeah.
You now have.
Okay.
So essentially, bum 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 bum. Dee, 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 dee. They are immune to rust. I think. Hang on. Excuse me.
Is this a dead end?
Hang on. I'm getting zone his
Gotcha. I wait.
Dagger.
dagger.
Not dagger, dagger. Dagger.
Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. You go.
Ooh.
It doesn't do as much damage as iron, but it does reduce, bypass the damage reduction of creatures that are were creatures.
Thank you.
Where
Yay.
creatures?
Yeah,
They're creatures.
were creatures like werewolves and
They're
rats.
creatures. Yeah.
They're creatures. Okay, so
Where rat?
Where
Yeah.
rat? They're rat.
they're rat.
We're in the sewer.
Where would you like to go now?
We're staring down this corridor.
Is it a dead
Bree
end?
and I.
Which corridor? Oh, this
East
corridor.
to the-
Yeah, it is a dead end. That's just a. Sorry, I
Just a
couldn't. I
dead
didn't
end.
see that as a corridor. I was like, oh, it's just part of the room.
Then we should.
But yeah, like it doesn't.
We
It's
should
a,
turn around and go
it's
the
a dead
other
end.
Yeah. Then we should go back up.
Does that help?
Yes, thank you.
Alright, so Bree, you're going first?
Yup.
I'm gonna follow you. I will follow you wherever you may go. How'd you end up in the wall right there?
Stealthing.
You are in the murk. In fact, you're in the murk where pipes appear to be dumping out into the
Yeah, okay, we don't want that.
Filth.
into the filth.
The filth is on a roll.
Did we go up yet? I think we go up over the bridge.
Yeah, I didn't know if we could go
that
around.
would be the next
but
right.
Yeah, say I did the next right, but we can go over the bridge.
Oh, it's in my head now. I will follow you.
Same. Push, 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 push. There.
Suddenly, Eslin falls.
Oh no.
No.
She's in the muck.
No.
Just be thankful I'm not making you make dexterity rolls or anything.
We're on
Thank
the,
I'm gonna
we're
do-
on the ledge.
Yeah. I'm going to do one just because I'm getting fancy with the torch. There we go.
Outpacing our light source.
Dude, Ren.
Wow.
Ren just fell in the shit.
Yeah, you fall arse over
And then
tit, my
some.
friend.
That's over tit in the shit.
Yeah. I'm not capering anywhere at the moment.
Glad I'm not standing next to him. Ugh.
But I'm also not in the shit, so...
Is that something of note?
That is a doorway.
Okay.
With a little canopy over the top of it.
Gotcha.
Wooden canopy.
I'm gonna perception it. This whole hallway here.
No traps as far as you can see. But roll perception to check.
Yes, because I want to. Because I like my perception, it's very high.
Yeah, that stuff at the end of the hall looks... Yeah, 28, that'll do
See
well.
all the things.
You know what kind of brick was used in the construction of this particular hallway?
I see all. Tell some.
There appears to be a small iron door at the end of this corridor.
Ooh, and we have an iron key. Imagine that.
Which direction, group?
You
Forward?
want to stick with the rights?
Oh yeah, sticking with the rights would be to the... towards the
Just
iron
straight.
door.
Yeah.
Yep.
Actually, is that an opening to our left?
It is.
So how about we stand by that, so see how far we can see down that.
Okay.
Is a bend.
Is that a were-rat at the end?
No.
It's just a normal rat. It's
no,
like, what the fuck?
never mind.
And runs away.
So,
Towards
do we
the
want
iron
to explore this or iron door it?
door. Right.
That would be iron door.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
Let's iron door it.
set in my ways.
Alright. The iron door is relatively unremarkable. It does have a small keyhole in it, however.
Should we try the iron key?
What's on the other sides to our left and right? North and south.
You're going to be so excited.
Ooh, are there
I know.
walls?
I know I am. Wow.
Isn't that just the most exciting thing you've seen
I'm
ever?
so glad
Wait,
I
can I-
asked.
Hang on,
Can
hang
I roll
on.
perception on those rolls?
And the other side is
Dun dun dun.
dun 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 dun. Slightly more exciting, guys.
Okay, that is more
Oh,
exciting.
that is more exciting. Yay! So, who's got the key?
You do, because it's a
Wait,
key.
no. Well,
Oh no, Ren's
okay,
got it.
so I was gonna say Rin had it.
I thought you had it.
No,
Does it
unless he
fit,
handed it to
Ren?
me.
It takes a little bit of effort, but it does work. And it kind of screeches open into a kind of dark corridor. Interestingly, the corridor beyond is made of much darker stone. Looks to be part like natural stone, similar to the rest of the kind of local environs. It's not bricked, and um, uh, like the sewer, in fact, it has wide slate pavestones on the floor.
Ooh.
Don't
Okay.
tempt fate, Woody. Just don't,
I was just gonna ignore him.
because that kind of thing is not without the realms of possibility in the Fey realm. So
Okay.
Ooh, Feywild!
Also, if you end up there, you may be there for 100 years.
yeah, or longer.
Or 10 seconds. We're not sure which.
One might be one in one realm and the other in another realm. So really, it's sort of all six
Yeah,
one,
no.
half a dozen the other. So
Let's not go there. Yet. Alright, so I want to examine the end of that door. Because did it open in or out?
it opened in.
Okay, so I can't see the back side of the door, but I would like to examine the flagstones on the other side because I'm paranoid at the moment.
Roll perception. There is a small pressure plate just inside the door.
Okay, I would like to attempt to disable that.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. The mechanism is not. It's neither sophisticated nor complicated, and you disable it easily.
Yay.
And put a small bit of tape over the hole through which a poison dart would have exited the wall.
What is the shelf life on this poison? Because people like to stick poison darts into the wall. I mean, does it lose its efficacy?
No.
Really?
Ask the alchemist.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a discussion for later.
If
over
anything,
dinner.
it ages with time, and only becomes
more
like
potent.
a vintage poison. In fact, you wonder that aloud, and Alaron gives you a 3-hour lecture.
We've been in the sewer for a long time.
Yeah. Are we all falling asleep?
He just starts telling you all about the historical use of poisons in ancient temples.
Well, to get away from this, I'd like to step over the pressure plate that I
Okay,
disabled
sure.
and enter this hallway.
Okay, so you enter into a hallway which is straight. It leads declines downwards. What you do notice about the hallways as you kind of go down is that some of the walls are kind of crumbled in on things that might have been always off them, but are no longer usable for whatever reason, collapses and things. It feels like you're going away from the city at this point.
Okay. It's hard to tell direction when we were down here, but when we were up at the stairs, which direction did the stairs come down? Was it towards the city or away from the city?
Towards the city. You are now walking away from the city.
Okay, so we're now walking away. Okay. Is it just an endless corridor? Do we not see anything?
Do you want to carry on walking down it?
It seems interesting. It's not like the sewer, and it smells better in here. So.
Okay. There are a number of symbols carved into the stonework as you walk down the corridor, and on one side are murals and carvings of people doing things on the other side.
Okay.
I'd like to do knowledge check on whichever
Yeah.
to see what I know.
So,
Arcana,
knowledge,
nobility, religion. I don't know what.
religion.
Okay, yeah, the one I haven't
Would-
trained, but let's
Would
do it anyway.
dungeoneering help?
Oh wow.
Oh, never mind.
Rin knows. And Breacher knows. Like, this is really classic textbook temple stuff. Whatever this is, it looks like a temple of some kind. The carvings are similar to the kind of carvings you would find in any temple in the kind of ancient world. The sort of carvings that depict people doing rituals of cleansing, rituals of harvest, rituals of all sorts of different things. This appears to be a sort of domestic temple of some kind. The symbols on the other side denote calendar-like periods of time. So, oh god, with a critical success, I mean, you spend a little bit of time deciphering the murals and how they relate to the symbols on the other side, and you realize that the rituals are the kind of rituals that would happen throughout the year, and the symbols refer to the time of year that that ritual would take place. So essentially you're looking at a kind of collection of instructions, or a selection of kind of documenting the cultural appropriateness of rituals at different times of year.
So basically, this is something related to the people, not necessarily to a religious group that hid away and just sat there.
No, this is very much a domestic god, whichever god this temple was once erected to. It feels very much like this temple was used and used often, and that the carvings depict the local populace. They don't depict just priests doing secret things. They depict people in the fields. They depict people fishing, people giving homage and toll to the priests' alms, depict weddings, depict all sorts of stuff. But it appears to relate to kind of everyday life.
Okay.
Something
is there
that
any
is
end to the corridor?
something that is kind of prevalent throughout the themes is the theme of water. Like, there is water in every mural.
Okay.
Of some
So
kind.
it might be related to that symbol that we saw, the water god.
There is an end to the corridor. It opens up into a succession of rooms that are very definitely being used as storage, and recently. There are crates with crockery, crates with food, crates with bedding, linen, bandages, crates with weaponry, all sorts of stuff. In all kind of, there's a succession of 4 rooms that are basically one long corridor with rooms that open out. And they're kind of stuffed to the gunnels, really, with stuff.
Can I make a perception check to see if there's a crate full of ingredients I can peruse?
Always thinking of
Sure,
yourself.
why not?
I wanted to see the weapons.
There's a load of longswords and some daggers. Nothing.
Dagger, dagger.
Dagger. Nothing unlike what you've got at the moment. Perception.
Nice.
There is some. There is one crate that is full of domestic kind of products that you would use for cleaning. So there's a lot of kind of vinegar and a number of kind of I don't know what you'd use for cleaning. There's some lye and some ashes and some stuff like that. There's also another crate with a few healing concoction-y type ingredients, but no actual finished potions. So salves and things.
I would think twice before, like, just taking that stuff, because we don't know whose stuff this is. It's not nice to take stuff that doesn't belong to us. Unless the
Then-
people tried to kill us, in which case then we'll take all their stuff. It doesn't matter.
I was going to
We
say,
should
do we have to return everything we've just taken off of corpses?
No, we should at least try. Well, if people are dead, that's fine. We can take their stuff. It's not a problem. Yeah, morally ambiguous here.
Murder hobos.
Is there a?
Sorry.
Mhm.
Is there what?
Is there a door at the end of this succession of rooms, or?
There is.
Okay.
You can also hear movement behind it.
Ooh.
Okay. Is it a solid door?
It is. It's a wooden door.
I want to stand right up next to that sucker and see if I can identify what the signs are on the other side.
Roll perception. $25. It's talking. Someone's talking on the other side.
Can I make out what they're saying?
No.
Darn.
It sounds like a man, if that helps.
I'm wondering if we should just knock on the door. It would certainly surprise whoever the hell's on the other side.
I'm gonna let you handle knocking.
No, I'm suggesting this to the group that we knock. I mean, feel free to override me. I mean, you're all taller than me anyway. Yes, I'm going for the height jokes. Sorry. I'm open to suggestions. You know, I'm kind of blunt about this. I'm just thinking knock on the door.
Can anybody stealth in?
Ooh.
Well, if the door opens, they're gonna see a door open.
It's very true. We can't stealth the door.
Can't stealth the door.
That'd be cool, though.
I mean, there's a chance they won't get seen if all the backs are turned or they're around a corner, but chances are they'll see the door open.
Wouldn't that be cool if you could stealth the door? That'd be awesome.
You
What
need
if
a
we can make a
bard for
potion
that
that would
kind
do
of
that?
stuff.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Aw.
Dimension door.
So, who wants to become a bard? It's kind of a one-trick pony. I don't think we'd need that often.
What, dimension door?
No, stealthing a door.
Oh, yep.
I got a weird
What?
idea.
Speak up. I mean, I was talking
What?
about knocking, so...
Well, yeah. Okay, what if we go with your knocking and I have a lantern and I try diplomacy? Because we don't know what's
Ooh.
down here.
Ooh, how about you go back, pick up one of the crates, and or like have the crate set by the door, and we knock, and then if whoever answers, you're like, where do you want this stuff?
That could work.
Pretend to be a delivery man. Everybody loves delivery men. You don't look like a delivery man. I don't look like a delivery... Oh, crap.
Apparently I do, so.
I mean, that's
Yeah,
an
where do you
option.
want
We
this?
could try to bluff our way through it.
You could try.
Do we get an attack of opportunity?
What do you guys want to do?
Well, so if you were to if someone were to open the door and you were in discussion and then someone were to loose an arrow at them, then they would be caught flat-footed, so they would get a lower armor class for one round, and then the real battle would start.
Oh, I was wondering how flat-footed worked.
Basically, you don't get your dexterity bonus applied to your AC if you're caught surprised. because you can't dodge.
Boo! Here's an arrow. Okay, so should we try the knocking, or should we just
I'll
barrel
knock.
in and start screaming?
I'm gonna
I-
pull my hood up
We don't
so
want
no
to
one can
scream.
see my face, just
Good
in
idea.
case there's like another me down here somewhere.
Oh,
Yeah,
God,
we need
that
to
would be
protect
scary.
All right. So I tell you what, we'll do this one time. You have one option, or two options. You can either try to use something in your alchemical packages to discolor your hair and mask your features, and make a disguise roll, or a bluff roll, actually, that would be. Or you can find a scarf or something in amongst your packages and make a mask for yourself and make a one-time stealth check to see how effective it is. And
I will
we'll
go with-
apply that for whatever.
I'll go with the stealth check.
Okay. So you kind of rummage around all of your kind of various belongings and stuff, and you come up with a black silk scarf that somebody had about their person, which you kind of wrap around your face a little bit like a kind of bandit's face mask. It goes kind of above your nose, leaving your eyes free, and then put your hood up. You just look like a ranger or a rogue, really. It's not an unusual get-up. But make yourself a... There you go, Rin's got it. Make yourself a stealth check, just the once. To see how... yeah, that's fine.
Not bad. 17.
Unless someone directly wants to look in your face, specifically, no one's going to take a second look at you. Alright.
Knockity knock knock.
Alright, who's knocking?
Anyone?
I can knock.
Bueller?
Okay. Are the rest of you just staying out in the hallway?
Can I
I'll
see
stay
the
out in the hall.
hinges?
I'll stand next to him.
Okay.
My question is, can I see the hinges on the door?
You can, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to stand on the side opposite the hinges so that when the door opens, if necessary, I'll have a clear shot.
Okay, that's fine. 1 second.
That's knocking.
There's a kind of muted kind of the conversation stops, and then there's a bit of a conversation, and then you hear footsteps towards the door, and the door kind of opens ajar, just a tiny crack, and a very gruff voice kind of says, "Hello."
Oi, where do you want these?
Oh, make a bluff check. Oh, that's ridiculous. Well, the door opens all the way, and this enormous kind of if he didn't have a fully human face, you'd think he was maybe a half orc. He's like a mountain of a man. Like, he's fully muscled. He's huge. He's really tall. He's wearing a leather vest over a simple plain green cloth shirt, but on the leather vest is a small patch, an S, that you have seen on various people around town. Sorry, got an itch. He kind of stares out and he's like, "Who are you? What do you got? What do you mean?"
I got. Don't make me ask you twice.
He looks around, he sees the crate in your hands, and he's like, "What is it? We haven't ordered anything recently."
This is for the Fleshsmith, right?
There is immediately a blade to your throat, and a very, very intimidating man, very close to your face, Now, would you want to go using a voice like that round here? How do you know that name? And what are you here for?
I don't get told what I'm here for. I just deliver stuff.
He opens the crate, and it's just like some of the stuff that was in the
Crap.
hallway. Like, he's just like, so you're telling me you came all the way down here to move a crate 3.5 feet?
Hang on.
Don't swallow too hard.
Wait, this is a problem at distribution center.
God.
Oh my God, Roland!
Honestly, wait a minute. Honestly, before you think you can take me out, let's talk through this a bit.
Roll diplomacy. Oh, all right. He's like,
Wow.
Nice.
like he raises an eyebrow. He's like, I'm not in a killing mood. What is it you
Good,
want?
because neither am I. I'm mad, because I was here to deliver an arm and a leg. And now it appears that that's not what they put in here. They put me under the bus.
Wagon.
Let me leave. Hang on. Let me go. I'm gonna go sort this out. I'll be back later.
He stops you. He kind of puts one hand on your arm, and he's like, "It's just like they can't tell their ass from their elbow, isn't it?
Yes.
Come in, mate. Have a glass of beer. Come on. We'll get it sorted
glad.
out later." So he shuffles you in, and kind of looks Bree up and down, and like as you kind of shuffle in after him, and his mate kind of gives you a wink. Like his mate's a skinny little kind of. He comes up to your shoulder. He's like a skinny little runt. And he's like, "Sup?"
Ew.
Hey,
I'll just audibly ew.
that's a problem with free enterprise, isn't it? They're always trying to chuff either way.
Why is this guy Aussie? I don't understand.
Just go with it. It's amazing.
I can't breathe anymore.
Trying to root you either way.
Anyway. You give me a giggle. Anyway, so he kind of pulls you in and kind of holds the chair out from the table and kind of shoves you into it, like quite ungently, really, like, and like pours you a beer from the keg nearby, and gestures with a mug towards Bree to ask if she wants one too.
I nod, or I shake my head no.
And then launches into a tirade about kind of management and this is what he signed up for and how they can't find their ass with both hands. But he has accidentally left the door open.
Now would be a great time for a certain stealthy female to stealth in, but I don't know if she's still with us.
Allie, are you with us?
My microphone is the spawn of Satan,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Literally, I've been talking
Yeah.
this entire time, wondering why no one was responding.
Oh no! Oh,
Stealth!
make a stealth check. Hang on.
Go anywhere, says to the guy, I said, hey.
Actually, add 1 to that for assisting from Ren, because he's keeping them distracted, and I will roll against that. Hang on. My perception rolls higher than 16, then... Nope, they don't spot you. Anybody else
Too
stealthing?
distracted by that accent.
No. I'm
So
staying on the
where
other
are you
side of
from,
this
my
door.
friend? You gonna stay by the door? Okay.
I'm staying on the other side of the door, but I have a clear sight line, and I have a distance weapon anyway, so...
Okay.
I'm staying with Click.
Okay. Yeah, you are not stealthy, my friend. All the clinking glass in your backpack, not a stealthy thing. Not really.
I mean, I can be stealthy, I just don't really want to get any closer to this really big guy.
You can. I'm not sure everyone can.
I'll stick it out with Al.
Alright, cool. So yeah, he's not even really listening to you. He's just like going on and on about how middle management suck. And how they haven't had a pay rise in a year and a half. And how his friend got relocated, even though he has a wife and daughter here. What do you want to do now?
Apparently he's falling asleep.
Who, me?
Yeah!
He's drinking.
I
He's
mean,
drinking
you're
his
like
beer.
engaged with this guy now. Or in fact,
Oh, okay, here we go. Listen, I'm sorry I had to use the words I said before. I didn't mean to call out on, FS, It's not my business, Really, I'm just here to deliver packages, but I've got to be honest with you. When you hear what this person's doing, kind of blows your mind.
he's just like, totally.
Oh my god.
Totally. Yeah. I mean, like, you can't even, like, sneeze, really, without head office finding out about it. And I mean, all we want is decent lunch breaks, like 10 minutes in an 18-hour day. It doesn't really feel like that's allowed. Like,
Right.
You really feel like in this day and age you should have a decent lunch hour,
Right, and then the head office will send you to the head office, like, literally, where they'll chop off your head if you complain. You can't even raise your voice around there.
Yeah, that's so true. Like the last time I went to complain to my boss, like, my boss wasn't even the same guy like I'd been reporting to for like a year. Like, some other dude had taken his place because apparently the other guy pissed off somebody higher up. I don't know, like, tried to... I mean, just a little hand in the petty cash tin, It's nothing. Now he doesn't have a hand. His hand was taken.
It's bollocks, mate. That's... Whoops. Now wait a minute. Can I'm in character, but can I propose something to the room?
Uh-huh.
How many is it just him in there?
Him and his
having
little
a conversation with
him and his little weasel friend. It's a room that is bigger than any of the 3 rooms with storage, but it's more storage basically. But this is all kind of the stuff you'd kind of expect to see people living around. There's cakes of beer, there's more crates of food, there's a like makeshift bar set up, there are other seats around, there's a fireplace, but it looks like it was part of the temple once. Like, it's there are murals up there, part of something that used to maybe be another room has kind of been knocked through, and there's a more crates through there. There's kind of clothes strewn about, not everywhere, but like there's a jacket over there. There's a bit of chainmail kind of hang over a chair somewhere. Like, this is a very lived-in space, but at the moment it's just this big guy and this Weasley guy.
I just don't know if we should go right to combat mode. I mean, you and just trying to figure out if we can kind of trick them into getting either an attack of opportunity or stealthing the other people.
If you were to attack them now, you'd definitely have that single round of advantage.
Surprise.
Yeah, you'd have a surprise round.
What is everybody?
Has he convinced you that he is in the know about the Fleshsmith?
No, I think it just seems like he doesn't want to talk about Fleshsmith.
He's scared.
Yeah, like I don't think they've bugged the room, but like maybe that was just like day one. Don't ever mention,
Are
Your
there
call.
other
You're the one with the
doors?
beer in your hand.
There are other doors here. Yeah, there's other doors leading out of here. There's 3 of them.
Can I still be stealth and do a detect alignment?
Yeah. That allows you to check any alignment, right? That's just. It's
Yeah, I
not
can
detect
use-
evil. It's detect alignment.
Oh no, I can only use one at any given time. So I either do detect evil, detect good, detect law, or detect chaos.
Okay. So what do you want to do?
I want to do detect evil.
Okay. The Weasley guy is pretty evil. The big guy, not so much.
Hmm.
And of course, I have no way of relaying this information without
Yeah,
like
so
going
we
out of
don't know.
stealth. Well, I'm gonna keep this to myself.
Well, how about this? I'll roll perception, and then I can see through Eslin's like indication. I'm getting ready to do a reenactment, guys. So you'll see what I'm going to do. I'm gonna involve my Terbugi, and I'm going to use perception. Well, how would I see what Eslin? Can I see if she gives me a sign? What she detects?
Yes, she risks breaking stealth if she communicates with you at all.
What if their back is to them?
She would do that at an advantage, but she still has to make a stealth roll.
Okay.
So why don't you say what you want to do, and then we'll figure out what rolls would apply.
I want to reenact the situation where they sent me because I was poking around too much in the shipping department. This is all a pretend story from my otherworldly man character, and I basically want to just say, like, you be me and I'll be the the guy. So I want to, and then I can attack the bad guy.
Okay. I see. All right. So, Eslin, do you wish to communicate with him?
At this point, I need to talk to someone because to convey that, okay, big guy's not bad. It's the other guy that we need to worry about.
Mm-hmm. All right. So you need to make a stealth check to communicate that information to Rin.
Fingers crossed.
So I'm getting my sheet up. I'm now in my kitchen trying to make food.
Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Woohoo!
Yeah, you like sign language, but like you mime it. Like you give the little Weasley guy like evil teeth, like, and the big guy like a halo.
Hey, you butterball, come over here. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about in terms of management trying to rule over everybody.
So which one's going with you, the little Weasley guy or the big guy?
I'm gonna be the. Well, I want to put my Terbugi to the neck of the little Weasley guy, simulating the story.
Okay, all right. Yep.
So here's what happened. Now, don't worry, I'm not gonna hurt you. I'll go to deliver this package, and then all of a sudden I get called into the office, to basically the head office, those bad guys. And the manager's just all of a sudden just pulling out this sword, trying to take advantage of like, tell me what you know, tell me what you saw. And I'm like, you gotta respect confidentiality. You don't want to have like a leak of, sensitive information. And like, okay, so look, I've got my. I'm not going to hurt you, but I've got my sword right to your neck. Now, what would you do in this situation, little butterball Weasley guy? What would you do?
Guys, roll intimidation. It's being recorded. Yes, it's being recorded. Yeah, the guy's like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know.
Well, do this. Okay, repeat after me. Say, sir,
Sir,
I'm going to
I'm going to
let me attack you.
let me attack you.
And then now, can I roll my Tabuji, please?
Yeah, roll attack.
Oh, this is gold.
Turn it.
Hang on, he's flat-footed. Dun, 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 dun. What did you get?
12.
Oh man, it doesn't hit. But so what happens? Roll bluff one more time. Right. So you manage to pass your miss attack off as like you not hurting the guy.
Oh, yeah, like, that's what I would have, stupidly would have said, but instead, you know what I said? I said, hey, Bob's your uncle. No, literally, Bob is your uncle, and I'm friends with him. They're like, you better be quiet.
Oh God.
I'm not going to tell Bob like I tell you.
The guy in your arms is just like, sure. Yeah, cool, man. That's cool. Like, what? Okay. And the big
Wait
guy...
a minute, I did it wrong. I had the wrong sword. Do you want to try that again?
It's like, no! The guy's like, no, why? The big guy... Hang on. The big guy at the table is laughing himself stupid. He thinks this is hilarious.
Like all of us.
Ib is becoming more and more inebriated as it goes on. Now he's kind of slurring as he's kind of going, yes, well, yeah, I totally would have said the same thing. Sure.
Yeah. I showed them. And it's weird. I still stay with the same company. I'm still with this guy. So, I don't get it.
The little Weasley guy's like, yeah. When I joined the gang, it was a real street gang. It wasn't all this organized bollocks. It was, you joined up to, and he winks at Bree. He's like, make friends. Yeah, influence people.
Roll my eyes.
Hang on.
At this point, I don't know whether to ready my weapon or pee my pants laughing.
Oh man! Oh no! Oh no! The big guy at the table just kind of goes, just right, and then just kind of collapses in a heap, drunk as a fucking skunk.
Passed out.
Yes.
All right, you know what I would do now? Okay, check this out. Let's flip roles. Now, you be the boss, and I'll be myself.
Hold on,
what I would want to do.
on.
Yep. Yep.
Can I actually stealth flank him so that when he actually, now that the other dude's drunk, passed out drunk, so he can get actually flanking bonus because I'm still stealth.
Yeah, sure. As soon as you see him move in for the attack, you move in to close the gap. Yep. What do you want to do?
So what I should have done? Are you gonna be? Hang on. Are you gonna be the boss?
Sure. Okay.
All right, you better be the boss, because I'm not gonna mess around this one time. If I had one opportunity to do anything to these bosses, this is what I would do. I pull out my Wolf's Edge sword, and I say, "Hey, buddy, I got a package to deliver." Darn it!
Oh my God!
God damn.
Oh.
Part of me wants to break
good lord.
stealth and just straight up backstab him, but
Sure.
that's against that might be slightly against.
Your alignment.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, a little bit, because he hasn't really threatened you.
Yeah.
The guy's just like, you're a little bit insane. friend. Like, I don't know what's wrong with you. But
You got issues.
keep trucking, I guess. Like,
Wait, doesn't somebody have like poison tipped something in their inventory?
Al.
No,
Halloran.
he gave them to me.
Oh, yeah.
He gave them to me last time.
you have some sleep arrows or something, didn't you?
Fever, filth fever.
Oh yeah, that's not gonna help.
Yeah, no, that's what you gave to me.
Okay, just
Oh, excuse me.
Bless you.
Excuse me again. I'm sorry.
Bless you.
Gesundheit.
Bloody allergies.
Sneezelies.
Can I roll perception to see if I can figure out what Rin is doing, or am I just perplexed?
Roll intelligence.
Ooh, okay. Oops, did it twice.
I'll take your first roll. That's fine. Yeah, you can figure it out. Like you know that he wants to start a fight with this guy, but like his paladin moral code is kind of getting in the way of his conviction a little bit. Like he's like he really just wants the guy to show his true colors, basically.
Okay.
You did start with diplomacy. You did. It's true.
I can't do it.
All right. So, should I do anything? Because I don't know.
I lean down to click. Should we just shoot him or what?
Do you remember that you have other options available to you? Like you have one
Yeah.
stealth person, you have another 2 people in the outside the room that this guy is unaware of. You have other combat maneuvers, things like grapple. There's probably rope around. Like there's all kinds of stuff that you can do to subdue him without killing him. There are rules for all that kind of stuff. So if you can envisage a scenario, then just tell me what you want to do, and we'll figure out the rules for it. Like you don't need to think about it in terms of rules.
I want to cast Daze on Squirrely Guy.
Ooh, more
Oh,
magic.
nice. Yeah. Okay.
So
Ooh, a magic solution.
He
There we
can't
go.
take any actions for 1 round.
So that would give you 6 seconds. Is it 1 round or is it 1 round per level?
I'm looking.
Maybe we should tackle him
No,
and just time
the range is per level. The duration is just 1 round.
Okay. That's fine. But it would give you 6 seconds of advantage.
Okay. I will cast it
Okay.
and then rush towards him, yelling at everybody, "Grab him!"
Okay. Does he get a
No. No. He will saving throw will negates.
saving will through will? Okay, hang on. Where am I going? 16, 18. Nope. God. Okay. Where is your saving throw? Will. Okay. Hang on 1 second. I think your difficulty is 16.
Yeah.
Oh. But I mean, you're already yelling. So, like, in which case, you find him flat-footed. Who wants to grab him? Who's closest? I think Eslin's closest if she closed the gap.
Yeah, no, I'm right behind him.
Okay, so make a combat maneuver, like grapple with a combat maneuver bonus. So roll a d20 and add your CMB. You need to beat 15.
So I'm trying to find my CMB value as well.
You should. I think it's just on your basic stats.
It's under the attack stats.
Aha, +4. Okay.
Oh.
Oh.
Wow.
I mean, this guy's slippery, right? Like he is. He
Yeah.
has spent his life in a street gang. He feels you behind him, slips out of your grasp, and walks sideways. Since this is a surprise round, Aileron and Click, you get one action each before the combat starts.
Quick action. Is it possible for me to just knock the tip off of one of my arrows, like yank the actual tip of the arrow off, and then shoot a blunted arrow at him?
That's a yes. Non-lethal damage.
Yeah, because I just basically want to knock him, like, you know, shoot him with an arrow, but not actually kill him.
Yeah, you can, well, so you're a skilled ranger, right? You can probably shoot to cause non-lethal damage. That's fine. You can shoot him in a non-lethal area.
Yeah, but I'm
If you shot
trying to
somebody
avoid
without an
drawing blood.
arrowhead, it would still pierce them. You'd need a weighted, blunted, round arrowhead to do blunt damage.
Well, I don't technically have that. So how about I just shoot at his foot?
Okay.
Because yeah, why not? I like shooting. And I'm within 30 feet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that counts as point blank then.
Aha, zone. 15 point blank. He is flat-footed.
Well, that's actually, yeah, because I get a bonus on the attack for point blank.
So what's that?
That's 15 plus 1, so 16.
Does not hit. Oh no, it does. Flat-footed. Yes, it hits. You're fine.
And then the damage would be 4 plus 1.
It's non-lethal. So that's fine. He
Correct.
flails about. Not sure where that came from. Aileron, you have got one action while he's on the back foot before this combat round starts.
How I'm outside of the room. How
you are. You have line
how
of sight
far,
on him. 30 feet.
How 30 feet? Can I run in and tackle him?
Yes. Do you want to make? Like, do you want to grapple him?
Yeah, like combat maneuver bonus, like
Yep.
just tackle him to the ground.
You need to beat 15.
Boom shakalaka.
Yep. So you you run in and like a spider monkey, you're just like and then you just wrap around him like you've got your legs
about
around
that.
his waist and your arms around his chest, and you're just like and you drag him to the ground. Preacher, what are you doing?
I was hovering over things and apparently I clicked something.
Oh, okay,
That's
that's
it.
cool. But you've wasted a critical.
Yeah, I know.
So yeah, now it's basically
The
a
dice
pile
have
of
no memory.
Aileron and Weasel Guy are just kind of wrestling on the floor now. So that's cool. You've avoided the combat because he can't start anything now. He has an arrow through his foot. What do you want to do?
Subdue him. Question him.
You can all help, by the way. Now,
Tie him
like
up.
you,
Yeah, I'm
Tie him
running
up.
in to scream. Subdue him. Question him. That's what I'm yelling
Alright,
as I'm running into
okay.
the room.
So Rin throws a hammock over him. You guys are like the least heisty people ever.
Sleep tight, mate.
Let's tie him up. Tie him to the chair.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, so
got
you-
rope.
Okay, I can't bear it anymore. You have got him tied to a chair with a hammock over him. Well done.
Thank you.
Alright, so you now have a
Comedy gold.
little Weasley guy and an unconscious guard.
Okay. because I'm a little bored with all this, I'm just going to march straight up and, like, point an arrow at his eye and be like, just talk.
He kind of eyes dart back. He's like, "Who the fuck are you people? What do you want me to say? Like, what do you want? You came in here to our den. What do you want?"
Who is us?
I don't know. You came in here. You tell me who you are.
Well, no, you! Who are you?
Oh, wait. I mean, we're just part of the sculptor gang. Like and he points to the
Thank
patch,
you.
and he's like, "You don't know us?"
No, never heard of you.
Oh man.
Alright, I'm done.
He clicks board, wanders off.
I'm just, yeah. No, I'm done. I'm done. You know what I'm doing? I bend down and yank the arrow out of his foot and like slap a piece of cotton on the hole and be like, stay off that foot for a while.
Alright. Anybody else?
Now I'm gonna stand there and clean my fingernails with the arrowhead I just yanked out of him.
Ugh.
And glare at him.
Do you have Spot with you, by the way?
We never decided that.
I thought he was
didn't
gonna
see
come
Spot.
with us, but we
never...
we didn't specify at the beginning, so.
The Spot curls up at his feet, goes to sleep. He's like,
Yeah,
"What the fuck is
so
that?
Spot's
Like,
been following.
what the fuck?" Kind of.
Small man with a warg.
He's a half.
So you say you're part of the sculptor gang. Who exactly are you?
Well, my name's Bodwin. I'm just a lackey, man. Like I just sit in this den, and we just guard the door. That's all we do.
Which door?
He kind of like where his thumb can get loose of the rope. He like yanks it backwards to indicate the big door at the back of the room.
What's behind the door?
Oh man, I don't like freaky stuff, and I only saw her in there one time. I have no interest in going back down there.
What'd you see?
Like they take bodies through there sometimes. Like it's not right, man. Like I don't know what the gang did.
Robots?
Robot?
That's all I hear.
Oh man, I'm sorry. He's like they take dead
Might be
bodies.
me.
Am I back? Am I
Yeah.
back? Yeah. He's like they take bodies down there sometimes, man. Like it's not right. I saw down there one time. I don't know what the gang did, but they struck some kind of deal, and I'm not okay with it. Like we weren't lying, man. Like what we were saying before, like there is something wrong with head office, man. They did something that I don't know who owes what, but it's too much. Like I said I'd take this job, but only if I never have to go in that door.
Who did they strike a deal with?
Like I don't know for sure, but some of the lads say that it was the Fleshsmith. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, they take bodies in there, but God, they could be doing anything down there. I hear screams sometimes, and yeah, I haven't slept in like 3 weeks. It's not good.
Well, you got a chance to sleep now because you're tied up and not going anywhere.
Is there another way in?
He kind of looks a bit sullen. He's like, I don't think you want to go in there, man. Like you really don't want to go in there.
Do people come out after they go in there?
Yeah, like the delivery men, they go in there sometimes, and then they come out again. But they're not lads I know. They're not like the lads I joined the gang with. Like, they're meaner. Much, much meaner.
I don't like this guy. I don't like him at all.
So
He's not really giving. Go ahead.
This other guy who's passed out. What's his name? What's his deal?
Oh, Jerry? Yeah, me and him joined at about the same time. We've been friends a long time. He took the job to keep me company.
Just to
Does
keep
he
you
always
company?
pass out on the job?
I mean, he drinks, but he might be a big guy, but he's never been able to take his drink, you know what I mean? And he winks at Bree again.
God. Roll my eyes again.
Alright, what can you tell us about the door and what's behind it? Give us everything you know, don't leave anything out.
Sometimes the guards, they come down here, they take bodies in there, and they come out again, and the bodies stay down there. Sometimes I hear
Fresh?
screams.
Old? What are you talking about?
Every-
What kind of body? How old?
Like, I don't know, they have them all wrapped up, but they're body shaped, you know what I mean?
Oh, okay, so you've never seen a body go in there?
No. Well, I mean, they're
No,
body
you've
shaped.
just seen packages. Body-shaped packages.
Sure.
I see.
But, like, sometimes with blood.
Oh, well, see, now you didn't mention blood.
I just did, man. What do you want from me?
I told you to tell me everything. I'm gonna go pet my warg.
You roll intimidation. I love the idea of a sulky gnome.
I'm gonna go pet my warg.
I'm gonna pet my work.
Oh, I mean, yeah, he's like, okay, alright, yeah, sure, like, whatever, just keep that thing away from me, man.
You don't like my spot?
It's really nice. Like, it's a really nice dog. I don't, like, I'm not a dog person myself, but, like, I can appreciate, like, good, what species is that, anyway?
He's a something. Crossed with a warg.
Spot is, like, half asleep on the floor, and his tail just starts thumping on the floor.
It's also raising dust every time it hits.
Yeah.
I mean, his tail's like as big around as my arm.
Yep. He's just like, yeah, you talking about me? Thump, 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 thump.
Also, he doesn't have a leash on either.
Yeah. So that, yeah, he's just like, well, I don't know. I told you everything. Like, I've seen things moving about down there, like things that, like, maybe shouldn't be moving around. You know what I mean?
No, we don't know what you mean. Speak plainly.
He kind of, he lowers his voice and kind of whispers conspiratorially. He just kind of goes, "Undead, man. There's zombies down there."
Oh, is that all?
What do you mean, is that all? We're this close to a city. There shouldn't be any undead here.
Shouldn't be undead anywhere, but... Alright, what do you guys want to do with, Weasel? Because I'm done talking to him. Spot's getting hungry.
He starts, like, shuffling the chair backwards by bouncing away from the warg.
Anyone have any ideas for this man?
Should put a gag on his mouth so we don't have to hear him talk anymore.
Well,
I
if
think
we
you'd rather just put a blindfold on him so you don't have to see him winking anymore.
Just put a whole hood over his head.
Ooh, we could put a bag over his head. That's a great idea.
Rin?
I'm just saying we got to be considerate of when the other guy wakes up.
Oh, I know. We should
Jerry
probably
will...
tie him too.
I don't think it'll matter. Have you seen the muscles on this dude?
You have rope, right?
Let's hang up the hammock and just tie up Jerry.
Okay.
Alright, you can take a minute to do that. That's fine. He's sleeping like a baby.
That's
Does he
rope tying
snore?
noises.
Wow. I don't know what kind of rope you've been handling, but that's not how my rope sounds.
Yeah, my rope doesn't sound like that either.
But yeah, so now you
Alright,
have two subdued guards, basically.
Okay, so should we try to open the door? What do you guys think?
So it is now little after 7. So I suspect that this might be a good time to
yes.
leave this.
Good point. I'm not looking at the clock. I'm just laughing.
We've been going 3 hours now. I think that's a good time to leave today's session, which is cool.
It's fun. It was hilarious. Oh God. Seriously, as soon as you get this up, I am going to force my wife to listen to this just so she can like die laughing. Be
LA?
like, sit down, listen.
LA, I left it recording just for that. Bye!